If you can relate to always wanting to be better, always wanting to feel better, always wanting to look better, who feels like that? Coming at you guys today, my name is Casey Ship, creator of Hot Moms Lifestyle with a Z. I teach goal-oriented women how to get everything they want in life, massive levels of success, how to level up, get super healthy in the process. Because what is money? What is relationships? What is anything if you're not healthy? And for years I struggled. I had an autoimmune disease. I have a total hysterectomy, all kind of stuff, and have healed all of that and helped thousands of women do the same. It's medically backed, blah, blah, blah. So moving on. I'm a life coach, fitness model, and a health queen. Today I'm going to talk to you about net carbs. This is hard to do for me. So today's hard because I'm going to share what's on my heart, right? And net carbs, okay? Yes, I'm a fitness model. Originally, I've been in the game for like 12 years now. Expert guru. I've learned a lot, helped a lot of people. But I am so over eye roll about calories and about carbs and stuff because to me it's so stupid. Why? Because it's not the root issue. Let me tell you something. Show me the girl that's worried about net carbs, and I'll show you one that's extremely in a bad place with food. I'll show you one that has an eating disorder. I'll show you one that's never been able to attain a lean physique or a healthy physique year-round. I'll show you an insecure, tons of emotional baggage, and I know this because it was me. So net carbs, no, they don't matter. At the end of the day, total calories, that's king, queen, and how you partition those calories and how you handle your eating disorder. Yesterday I did an hour live, and I have a webinar too, like teaching you about all this stuff, but not where you want to be physically or even health-wise, and you're focusing on, I've been tracking, I've been logging, I've been doing this, and I focus only on, net and keto. And look, we're losing people just because I'm telling them what they don't want to hear. So that's why some people like working with me, because I'll tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, because I could clickbait all day long, tricks on how to get skinny. Man, I can get you skinny, but you're not going to want to do what it takes, okay? If you're tracking food, keep tracking food. Keep tracking the total macronutrient amount, the total carbs, the total fat, the total protein, because everything else is a waste of time. It is a waste of time. You're a fitness model, and you're a fitness this, and show me more of your workouts and show me more of your what. I've got videos about me training. I could go on and on. Like in my free group, we do lives like with us training. So you just get in my Hot Moms free group. You'll see all of us, all the coaches. You'll see me working out, everything. In Hot Moms, like every video, over 300 are of me working out. I have YouTube videos are of me working out. So when it comes to all that, the specifics of it, yeah, there's some things you can do that's specific, like stop doing a lot of cardio because it's only making you more skinny fat and it's not getting the cellulite off of your body. Start eating more food because eating less is actually doing you more harm. If you can't stop binge eating, it's because you haven't addressed the root cause of that emotional scar, wherever it may be. And this is what I'm about right now. I help women heal from a soul level. What does that mean? So most of us have mother wounds. I look back at my mom and pictures of my mom. My mom's an addict, narcissist, and an alcoholic, but I grew up being tons of emotional abuse. There was some sexual stuff in there. It's so sad to see how miserable she looked. And I've seen myself look like this too. I have been suicidal. I tried to take too many Lexapro. I've taken all, SSRIs and substance, tried to numb it out. Self-sabotage queen. Everything's harder for me. Adrenal fatigue, autoimmune disease. All of those are from emotional trauma. ACE score of an 8 over here. All these things, right? And looking at my mom, and she was just miserable. Looking at her pictures, and it's so sad though because she was abused in horrible ways. She was sexually abused growing up. She was also very emotionally abused by her mother, my grandma. And it's pretty much like my whole female side from that part of my family are just very toxic, generational stuff is what we're talking about. So my mom was extremely abused, and it's sad. Why am I telling you this? Because listen, if you want to know about net carbs and food, and you want to end this cycle that you're on and actually level up into the life that you've been imagining, or maybe you don't even know what you want, but typically we don't work with those people. We work with the type of people that's like knows what they want. They just are like, somebody show me how to get there. And I'm sharing with you what I did and what I teach women and how to really get through this. So seeing that upset woman that hates herself, Okay, I work with those women every day, and it's why my heart is huge. Like I am nothing but compassion, and I want to help those that want to be helped. And the woman that hates herself, meaning, and see, this is the thing, is you ask somebody like her and like me when I was feeling like that, is we didn't know we were as unhappy. I used to have people tell me all the time, like, wow, you're so angry and you're so stressed out. And I was like, I don't feel like it. Of course I don't feel, because feeling is not safe to those that have been abused and grew up in unsafe situations. It's not safe to feel, because that means you're going to get hurt. So when they say, listen to your gut, you can't, because there's trauma there. When they say, well, you can trust people, and you think, no, you can't trust anybody. Well, you don't even trust yourself. Like, seriously, damaged goods is like all about what I come from. So when I see women on the interwebs and online, and they watch my stuff and they don't like where they're at, and everybody, let's face it, there's not a lot of people that's really in shape and happy. Because if it was as simple as following, this little meal plan and workout for $200, everybody would be sexy, rich, and extremely happy and totally healthy. But no, it's going the opposite. Everybody right now, upset, stressed out, over-medicated, numbing things out. They're exercising too much. They're eating too little. They're not sleeping enough. Their relationships are suffering, and they're a shitty parent. That's not cool. Where I feel like right now, where I want to show up is connect carb. Are you kidding? Let's get to the root issue. Why are you even focusing on that? Yeah, we'll teach you how to eat. We'll get you hooked up with my physicians. We're going to do a food test. We're going to heal your gut. We're going to get you pooping once a day. We're going to get your hair looking good. We're going to get that cystic acne gone too. I am here for that woman, because if my mom would have had what I am providing women, I would have grown up in a different environment. I get it. My pain is my purpose, and that's why I'm here. So I am here to show you what I've learned, because I broke the cycle. Now it doesn't continue with my lineage. See, they say, oh, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Well, that's true. If you don't figure out this eating disorder thing that you have, this compensatory behavior that you have, where if you eat tacos, you're going to go do extra cardio the next day, or you're going to work out hard and reward yourself a cheeseburger because you went and worked out. Like, that's all eating disorders. And it ends up being, you may have all this other stuff, but when the lights go out and there's no social media watching you, how do you feel when you're alone? How do you feel when you're not hitting that booze every night and that wine? How do you feel alone? And that's when it gets scary. That's when women, they don't like their bodies. They feel slave to the food that they're eating and the workouts that they're doing or not doing. Now they feel guilt, and there's tons of shame around, I'm successful in every area, but I can't get this food thing down. That's going to carry over into your daughter, to your grandkids. And you're going to think, oh, well, blah, blah, blah. We were just born this. No, nobody was brave enough to step up to the plate and break the cycle. So what you don't heal will repeat itself. Sprint towards the fear. The food is your problem. Okay, the net carb things, and you're scared to eat carbs and you're worried about net carbs. If that's your problem, you probably need some professional help. Okay, probably need to reach out, and let's get to the root cause and show you how to change and shift your whole relationship with food and around food. Okay, and how to actually like yourself, because you don't know how. You don't know how to. There's not a meal plan out there that can help you love yourself more. Because let me tell you something, it's just like getting money. If you had the body that you want right now, it's not going to change the fact of how you feel about yourself. That's why you lose it like that. That's why when presented with a little bitty thing, you get weak and sabotage yourself. That's why things are really hard for you, because you don't believe that they can actually be easy. That's why people that win the lottery lose their money. They're not a vibrational match for that. So how are you going to be a match for the body that you want and the health that you want, and you're sick? You don't even know how to feel that. What's scary for me to show up and say is, I could give up about net carbs and how many macros you eat, and let me teach you about macros, because I follow those girls online. There's no substance to them. They have eating disorders themselves. I do not respect any of them, and they don't have anything I want, because they're still obsessive and they're still doing that thing too. What I'm seeing is, I want to help the woman that doesn't like where she's at and she's beating herself up every day because of it. I want to get to the bottom of that, so that you can literally change the world, because it changes your world. You become a better mom at that point, because you're happy with yourself. You're no longer feeling like, if you don't go to the gym, because you realize that you didn't get a lot of sleep. And self-care is saying, hey, it's okay. Do your other stuff, have fun. It's going to be there. You need to take care of your body. But see, when you were brought up abused and not good enough, and or you suffer from abandonment issues, and you just have mother wounds in general, you don't know how to take care of yourself. With the fears in me, it's like, okay, so, you're going to lose so many of your people and blah, 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 blah. And you're not going to be able to reach the person that you want to reach if you don't talk about fitness, if you don't talk about net carbs, if you don't talk about macros, when really I see so much beyond that. Like, I'm playing around in the spiritual realm all day long. When somebody shows up and talks to me, I feel what they're feeling, that their subconscious is feeling and thinks, and they don't even know it. To me, it is, I'm teaching you what I know. It is up to you and your soul to do what feels right. But one-on-one coaching definitely saved my life, because when I did it, it showed me that I had an obsessive bad eating disorder, where if I didn't do what was on the thing, I felt bad. I would make myself do things. I wouldn't listen to my body. Didn't know how, because I thought you just had to keep grinding. I did. I was like, oh, I'm good. Like, I'm a competitor. I know what to do. And then hiring these level up type coaches, like these bigger coaches, showed me that I was overtraining. I wasn't even training the right way. So when you think you know everything, that's really when you just know. When you're ready, the right teacher and the right program, the right course, it's going to present itself. It's just up to you whether or not, if you want to just kind of get out of your little comfort zone and try something new. But you got to be so sick and tired of where you're at. Like, you got to be so fed up with wanting to know if net carbs is really the issue. If you're sick and tired of tracking and just not, it's changing in a major way, you just have to be so sick and tired of grinding and not getting where you want to go. If it's not what your body needs, it's good. It's no good. No two bodies are the same. So I don't care who you work with and how many abs they have. If they don't have where they can show blood work of clients that have made improvements in every area of their life, because I know a lot of people that they sign up with these high-level coaches, these like little competitor guru people, they get divorces because now they're so obsessed with making all this stuff work that everything else falls to the wayside. Yeah, that's not cool either. Hey there, so make sure that you book a call. We'll chat. I'll see if I can help you. We've also added 6 months of one-on-one coaching. 6 months of one-on-one coaching, the life coaching and mindset coaching, the money module, and the mentality needed to succeed in life in general. So you're not just getting health and fitness with this. This is allow me to be your personal success and mindset coach. Book a call. Let's hop on the phone and see if it's a fit.